Shout out to J&J.
So I just want to send a shout out to J&J Sports for having me once again.
This is, episodes, man. You guys got a real good thing going on.
Good morning, everybody. I'm your favorite sports analyst, Jamar McKill, my favorite co-host,
James Jurwitz.
and y'all finna get started with J&J Sports episode 120. Yes, you guys, we are virtual this morning. Hey, we gotta do what we gotta do. James, how you feeling on this Sunday?
I feel excellent. Beautiful day out, and we had some great preseason games over the weekend, too, for NFL.
Oh, absolutely, man. Absolutely. A lot of stuff we kind of covered and got based on. We covered Shador. We've been covering him. Shout out to y'all with that episode. We got a lot to cover, James. You ready, man? Let's get into
I'm
it.
ready.
First up, man, we got basketball. So NBA 2K26 is coming out next month, and everybody is getting instant. We need answers. They made a top 10 shooting and mid-range player list. And before we even just get into this list, James, who is your favorite three-point mid-range shooter right now in the NBA?
Right now, and probably in general, it's got to be Kevin Durant. And I think a lot of this has to do with something that I saw on the Netflix documentary about their Olympics. Mm-hmm. And you see one of the coaches for the opposing countries, he's saying, look, you have to stop Kevin Durant. If you're not able to stop him, we're going to lose this game. Like, how is he getting open for these threes every time? And I like that he's been doing it for so long, too.
Yeah, that is true. He has been doing it for a minute since OKC. Before that, Arlington over there. So he's been doing his thing. So, yeah, man, honestly, mine right now would have to be Luka Doncic all the way. Just me watching him and how he played with the Mavericks and how he was doing his thing. I mean, James, he made threes in difficult situations. It's one thing to make threes, but to make threes in difficult situations to change the game, that's Luka all the way. For sure.
And he's solid. I mean, he's pretty consistent with the threes, too. They're usually, you can rely on him making those.
Absolutely. I mean, and it's like, dang, anybody could guard him. He can hit a three on him. It's crazy. Let's get into this top 3-point list for 2K, man. So they have Stephen Curry as a 99 overall, Kevin Durant as a 91. We got Klay Thompson as an 89 overall. We got Desmond Bain as an 88. Isaiah Joe as a 88. Zach LaVine at 87. We got Grayson Allen, he's 87. We got Luke Kennard, 87. Sam Hauser, 87. And Anthony Edwards as an 87. James, the first half of this list makes sense, but the second half is kind of peculiar. I was going to ask you, man, do you have a problem with this list? And who is missing?
Well, what I'm most curious about with this list is how the mechanics are going to work in game. So how different is the 99 going to be from, the 87 overall is my question. And, as you're shooting. And, I mean, obviously, Curry is going to be able to make a lot more automatic threes than, maybe how
anybody get right. Exactly.
But how much is the player skill or user skill gonna go into it of the individual gamer?
That's true. That's honestly true. I hope they don't make it too mechanical based off the overall. We already know with Steph Curry, he shoots pretty fast. So you know when it's gonna go in and out. They're gonna show you the little green ring. It's going in. It's what I mean. They're gonna that's Curry. Like KD even sometimes too. But I guess you gotta kind of know the player shooter form already. So when you're playing the game, you kind of already know when to release the button, when to do this, do that. So it depends on how you know the player. Honestly. For me though, James, why isn't Luka on the list, man? I mean, that's just something I don't understand. Why is he on the list? Luka was one of the 3-point specialists. He's been a major factor for the Mavericks. And also, he's going to be a great major factor for the Lakers. Because, he's over there with the Lakers now. I mean, he only had one season.
Yeah, I know. I wonder if it has anything to do with the fact that he was traded. I mean, I assume he was probably on previous lists like this.
Exactly. Right. Exactly. And I think he did play in the Olympics, if I'm not mistaken. I think he did. So, You guys, we don't know for sure. And then other key players I wanted to mention, James, that I feel like should have been on the list. Damian Lillard, solid shooter, very useful shooter. Just like he makes them. Tyrese Halliburton, his 3-point percentage, James, last season was crazy. Like it was insane. And we seen him in the playoffs. I mean, he didn't fold under pressure. If he didn't get hurt, it would have been a different ball game.
That's true.
And we're gonna get you guys. We're gonna get into the 2K cover next week's show and like really share how we feel about Kashai is the cover of the 2K. So we're gonna have our opinions and how we feel about that for sure. And then the last person I would have to say is Jalen Green, solid shooter. Like I said, another one.
Yeah, that was actually the next person that I was going to mention because, taking a look at this list again, Green is not on here, and he was, I think, a big part of that recent trade that happened.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, Jalen Green he's a monster for sure over there with the Celtics. And it's like if Jason Tatum is hurt, that he's the main factor guy that keeps them going. You know what I mean?
What about Ja? Do you think Morant should be on the list too?
He's a pretty solid shooter, but I don't think he's there yet as far as 2K. He is a solid shooter, but I feel like he's more of a posterizer. Now, if they had a point guard posterizer list, he's top 10. He's top 10 for sure. So
Yeah,
you guys,
I could definitely see that.
yeah, absolutely. And man, let's just take a blast for the past right quick. If they made like 2K back in the day, I guess kind of when the legends were playing, who would be your top 3 list as far as the shooters back then? If they had a 2K back then,
I got to put Steve Nash on the list, mainly because at one of my old workplaces, when I had really long hair, they used to call me Steve Nash because I guess they said I kind of looked like him. But also, the work that he did for the Suns, I was a big fan of, and I still am. So Nash, he's got to be on the list. I got to put Meta World Peace on the list too. I actually Ron Artest. That's what is his former name, but it's Meta World Peace now. So I got to put him on, and I got to throw Yao on there too. Yao Ming.
Yao Ming. Oh yeah, Rockets legend for sure, for sure. I agree with you on that. For me, man, I'm gonna have to say number 1. We can't forget Larry Bird. I mean, Larry Bird was, my goodness, he was the older version of Luka for sure. We got Wilt Chamberlain. Loved him and his shooting play style. And then last but not least, even though he was more like another job, just an older version, Allen Iverson. Great 3-point shooter, great posterizer. Gotta put him on the list for sure. But you guys, we'll keep you guys updated on this 2K list. Y'all make y'all take 2K list and let us know how y'all feel about it. We're definitely gonna cover that 2K26 cover, you guys, because we got to get in depth and see, was Shy a good choice for that cover for sure. So we'll keep you guys updated on that. We got some sports news of the day, James. You ready?
I'm ready.
J&J Sports.
Coming to y'all live in 2025.